Thank you so much for joining me on the show today, Taiwo. All right, now let's get a sense of how the market has played out this week. What are our investors looking at the Nigerian fixed income and FX market?
Okay, so I'll just give like a brief wrap of what has been happening this week, and I'll start with the money market.
Okay.
So for the money market liquidity opening the week was about 520 billion, and this was as a result of the net OMO credit into the system last week of about 300 billion, and the first tranche of the FAC credit into the system, which is estimated to be about 155 billion on Friday. So opening the week, the market was awash with liquidity. So the second tranche of the FAC was credited on Monday. So opening yesterday was about 605 billion. So the market has been liquid, and as a result, the OBB and overnight rates have been at 2% and 3% respectively. On the fixed income side, the buoyant liquidity in the market has triggered bullish sentiment. So it's been bullish, and Friday till date, we've seen about the Treasury bills rally about 100 basis points across the curve. For the fixed income market as well, I mean, the benchmark bonds have closed about 58 basis points lower than they started trading at the start of the week. So, I mean, it's been bullish all through, coupled with the fact that there was coupon payment made over the weekend on the 2028 bonds, which is estimated to be about 47 billion. So, market has been largely awash with liquidity. Yes, and for the FX space as well, I mean, liquidity has been thin. I mean, owing to the fact that we haven't been seeing funds from a lot of the FPIs. A couple of them have been repatriating, although the CBN still conducted the usual weekly auctions, which was the wholesale, the SME, and the visible, injecting about 210 million at the start of the week. But yesterday, we saw like a slight depreciation in rates, so about 365.33. Yeah, and today we also expect a further depreciation given the futures maturity of about $2 billion.
No, but looking at the market today, what's your take on the primary market auction? What are you calling it, especially compared to how it to the last auction?
Oh, I mean, the last auction for the 182-day, for the 90-day bill, it cleared at about 3%. The 182 was about 4%, while the 1 year was about 6.5432%. I mean, 111 billion is maturing today, and we expect that the same amount will be rolled over. But given the excess liquidity in the system, we expect that the NTB auction will be oversubscribed, and as a result, on the long end, which is a 364-day, we expect to see about, I mean, a 3 basis point decline, maybe to close at 6.2 or thereabout. Yeah.
But what are you calling on liquidity? Do you think this is sustainable for the medium term?
No, I think the liquidity is just for this week. I mean, the CBN, following the communique from the last Bankers Committee meeting, said they can, at their discretion, use the CRR to mop up liquidity in the system. I mean, tomorrow there's an OMO maturity of 927 billion, and definitely CBN will not mop the whole amount. Last week there was a net credit, so we expect a net credit. So somehow CBN would mop up liquidity in the system using any of the tools at their disposal.
All right, now what's your outlook on the Naira in the sense that you're saying we're not seeing too much coming from the foreign players?
I mean, from the foreign portfolio investment, we've not been seeing so much, so we've seen a depreciation. And I said today that there is a futures maturity of about 2 billion. So we expect that a lot of the future contracts holders will be looking to, purchase effects on the back of the underlying. So we expect to see a further depreciation in that aspect today.
All right, then, on the bonds?
On the bonds, we expect the bullish sentiments to continue all week. The bullish sentiment has been on, considering the coupon payment. Market participants are looking to reinvest their funds, which is why the bullish sentiment also triggered into the Treasury bills market. And a lot of these portfolio holders are anticipating the OMO maturity tomorrow of 927 billion. So we expect the bullish sentiment to continue all week.
Very, very active week we've seen so far. Thank you so much for your time on the show. I've been speaking to Taiwo Olajubu. She's the team member of Treasury Coverage at Access Bank.